Welcome back to Living Local. Our local public libraries perform a key role in making education an entertaining endeavor for people of all ages throughout the summer months. The fun is continuing on in July at the Rock Island Public Library. Joining us in studio again is Lisa Lockheart with the Rock Island Public Library. As always, Lisa, amazing to have you in studio.
Oh, thanks for having us. Yeah.
Now, before July, we actually have one more June event we want to touch on quick. So what fun do you have going on at the library on June 27th?
This Thursday, we have not one but two Navy bands and our Summer Sweets celebration. So we have the jazz combo playing first, and then the brass ambassadors following them. We have food trucks in the parking lot. We have fun family activities. And we're kind of at the midpoint of our summer reading program. We still have 36 days left to go, and there is still plenty of time to read.
That's awesome. And what time is that event happening on Thursday?
12 to 3 at the downtown library parking lot. And if it does happen to rain, we'll move with the bands and a lot of the fun inside. The food trucks will stay out in our parking lot. A lot of people are very excited about the scratch cupcakes.
Ooh, tell me more about this. How'd you guys get this in?
It's their curbside van that comes around and sells mobily. You know, there's flavors like Wedding Day and Fluffernutter and a whole host of others that are posted on our Facebook page and on our website calendar. But those, you can purchase those, and a percentage goes back to the library. We also have the Cool Beans coffee truck, so you have something to drink with your cupcakes. And if we do have to move inside, those your food and drinks are welcome in our community room. So, you know, we encourage people to stop by, have some summer fun as a family, listen to those two great Navy bands, bring something to sit on if you can, if it's in our parking lot, and just have a great time with the library for free.
That is so awesome. Food, entertainment, you really can't go wrong on a summer day. And we actually had one of those Navy bands perform here on our show today. Oh my goodness, you guys. Just incredible. I love that you're partnering with the QC Navy Week as well. It's a great opportunity for all of us to learn a little bit more about how our Navy is serving and the different facets that they're being involved with. And to kick off July, what activities do you have going on? I know that there's one I'm really curious about. It's called Big Bang Bubbles.
That's right. It's part of our science programming, and Absolute Science is bringing their huge professional wands. Kids can learn how bubbles are made and try making extreme bubbles for themselves. And that is July 1st at our downtown library at 4 o'clock. It's free. You know, if people can register, that's great. If not, just show up. And we had this earlier in June at our Southwest Library location and had more than 150 people there. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's a very popular event and it's a lot of fun.
So what ages would that be good for?
You really any. Yeah, I'd say so. Probably maybe not preschool kids,
sure,
but you know, a little bit older. So it's a great family activity.
Looks like a blast. And you are also partnering with the Figge Art Museum in July. What does that partnership look like?
They have an art educator that comes around, and so we have 2 Figge art education events for younger kids at our downtown library and also 2 for teens. So kids can come and get creative, learn how to make, and you know, use their hands and kind of like get outside themselves and try something different with their imagination.
That's so important that you guys are encouraging that art education, especially in the summer months when kids are not in school. Really important there. And you also have an event called Rope Warrior. This sounds like it's good for the adventurers out there.
That's right. He is a world champion jump rope stunt artist, David Fisher. He has been named the world's best jump rope artist by Ripley, believe it or not. He's a member of the Fitness Hall of Fame. He's been on America's Got Talent. So amazing interactive stunts and really a great message of practice and perseverance too. And that's be at our Southwest Library in July.
Wow, how did you guys get a hold of this guy? He sounds amazing.
You know, he's making the rounds of libraries, and he does performances all over the country to school groups all year round. So he is, I've seen him perform. It is amazing. Jump rope stumps, and he does a little bit with the kids too, so a little bit of interactivity there too.
That's great. Well, Rope Warrior, add that of your list of things not to miss this summer at the Rock Island Library. In addition to all of that, we also have some hands-on activities that you have planned for kids and teens on July 15th called Squishy Foam.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the Squishy Foam, but you can mold it and design it and doodle on it and create your own kind of objects. So we have those for both teens and kids. at different times. But you know, it's a great, another creative, a little bit of science, a little bit of art, and it's all kind of together with our universe of stories theme. And so you make planets or stars or you know, whatever, you know, moves you at the time.
That sounds like so much fun. I have some nieces and nephews and they love that squishy foam stuff. They're also into making the slime too. I don't know if that's related or not, but kids love to get hands-on with that. And I think it's just so important to allow them the opportunity to really use their imagination, create whatever comes to their mind. You also have an event called Duke Otherwise. What's that?
He is a charming and really skilled performer from Madison, Wisconsin. He is a great guitarist. He does a little bit of tap dancing, a lot of interactivity, and his lyrics are really clever and really imaginative. And they're really suitable for any age. You know, I can guarantee people are going to walk out of there humming some of them, maybe singing them later. But he is just a great guy, and we're looking forward to having him in July at our downtown library.
Oh, that sounds exciting. It's just so important to expose all ages to different types of music. And you also, and you're wearing a shirt for it too, the outer space theme that you guys have going on. And it looks like you have an escape room.
We do. We have the Outerscape escape room for teens and adults, and that's a great team building activity. You know, you work together to solve the puzzles and unlock the clues so that you can escape the planet and, you know, make sure you kind of get back into orbit. But that is in late July, and again, that is open to teens and adults, so it's a great kind of another family thing to do together. Use your brain, have some fun, work together to solve this problem, and you know, it's fun, but it also teaches a lot of great skills.
It truly does. I'm so glad that you guys are jumping on board the escape room bandwagon. I just did my first ever escape room like a week and a half ago, and you guys, I can tell you, I haven't been able to stop talking about it because it is so much fun. Basically, you have a limited amount of time. You have clues and puzzles that were within this room, and you have to work together with the people that are in the room to complete and solve the puzzle in a very limited amount of time. It is thrilling for sure. So do people need to register for that, or how do they get involved?
You know, I believe you can register on our website. You know, if they need to just show up, that's fine too. We may have to take people in, you know, waves throughout the things, but we'll have some activities for them to do while they're waiting too. So we also have the I-74 bridge experience, which would be a great thing to do while you're waiting to get in the escape room. That's a virtual reality experience maybe probably the only time you'll be able to stand on the top arch of the I-74 bridge.
Right, so if you haven't experienced that before, I've done the virtual reality for the I-74 bridge. It is so cool. So it's kind of a look at what it will look like when it's finished, and you get a really unique vantage point from the virtual reality. So you definitely do not want to miss that. And for time for summer, we also have different items that people can rent out. I know you brought in some props today, and if you didn't know this, you can rent so many different things out from your library. So walk us through some of the options.
We've added fishing poles, and we also have a little fishing tackle box that people can check out. So, you know, maybe you're thinking about getting into fishing, you want to try before you buy. This is a great way to do it with your library card. We have pickleball paddles, which we have added to our list of things you can check out, and they're actually checked out right now, which is why I don't have one to show.
People are really into pickleball.
They
it's like
sure
a resurgent activity.
Yeah, and we have some craft kits, knitting needles, and this is a crochet kit. So again, you know, exercise your creativity, try something new. We've got books and materials to help you learn it. You can check out the hooks and kind of, you know, see if you like it before you kind of invest a lot in crafting materials. And then of course, there are a few rainy days in the summer, and we have board games and puzzles you can check out as a family to do together.
So moral of the story, you have no excuse to say you're bored over the summer, right?
That's absolutely right.
Plenty of stuff going on in July at the Rock Island Public Library. Lisa, as always, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, for more information, you can visit rockislandlibrary.org. If you would like some more information about all the activities and events we talked about today, we will have these details posted on ourquadcities.com. Coming up is the Navy Band Great Lakes. Stick with us.